When you're looking for a home, there's so many things to consider. The bedrooms count, the bathroom count, the size. Does it have a fenced yard for the dog? Also, what's the school district if you have children? And also so important is what is in the community of where I'm moving to, of where I want to buy my home. And that's why today we are here at Pelican Park in Mandeville. This district, this complex, would be a crown jewel in any rec district in any state in the country. It's huge, it's gorgeous, it has so many different activities, just as you can see from the sign behind me. I want to share with you today this special place. I've had the privilege of coming here for t-ball, soccer, baseball, football. My kids didn't do basketball, but that's available too. And there's so much more. It's not just about the leagues for kids. I'm going to share with you 4, maybe 5 secrets in terms of what I've discovered about Pelican Park over the years that hopefully you can know too. Maybe you do. I guarantee the last one I'll share with you towards the end of the tour, 99.99% of people don't know about. So I'm happy to share that with you today. I would say the first thing I want to mention to you is that the hours are 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. Daily. So if you come not on a Saturday, think weekdays, even Sundays at 7 a.m., you'll have basically the entire park to yourself. There'll be very few people here, and it's great. It's peaceful, it's quiet, and it's so well cared for. You can really enjoy it during those times, and during the summer when school's out as well. And then if you're looking for the hustle and bustle, come during when the leagues are playing. And man, there's action, there's food trucks, there's concessions, there's just activities going. So we'll take the tour through the park. Thank you for tuning in all the way to the end. Here we go. So the first thing I want to share with you is the Christine Center. This you'll see when you first come into the park. It's an event center. So think proms, there could be graduations here, exhibitions, seminars. This is the largest, I'd say, event center in Western St. Tammany. And to Pelican, people come from all over to Pelican Park. And then here's the parking lot for the Christine Center. So this is a Saturday morning during the summer. So there's nobody here. I taught my kids, all 3 of my kids, to drive in this parking lot, knowing that, hey, it's gonna be a safe place, coming in and out, there's plenty of lines, and we're not gonna run into other people. Trying to do that in a Walmart parking lot is really difficult. So if you're looking for a cool place to teach your kids how to drive, this is it. So we are here now at the Orange Complex. This is a series of soccer fields. The reason why we're over here is because the Orange Complex backs up to the North Lake Nature Center. So consider this, I guess, secret number 1. The North Lake Nature Center is an area of hiking trails. It's in the woods. You have some exposure out as well because we're walking to the Pipeline Trail right now. And you get to see some like Louisiana style swamps. And it's just a good place to experience nature undisturbed. We're coming out here. This is called the Pipeline Trail. And this runs basically all along Pelican Park. Like straight up, I don't know if you can see all the way out in the distance, you can see some stadium style lights. So Pelican Park goes all the way up that way and this goes straight. Great place to just walk, and it's connected to Pelican Park. So if you're really looking to take say it was a picnic or just a long excursion, take your dogs on a long walk or something like that, this is the way you can do it, because you can go through Pelican Park and then come back through North Lake Nature Center, or just do a combination thereof. I've done that a lot, and it's just a great day. It's quiet and peaceful, if that's what you're looking for, and you get to experience nature. And now as we are leaving, we're going actually to the second part of the Orange Complex. This sidewalk is the yellow brick road of Pelican Park. If you remember that sign in the front with all the different areas that I showed you where I was standing, this sidewalk touches all of those areas. So if you just stay on the sidewalk, you will get to every inch of Pelican Park. Pretty cool. Now we're at the Groves here at the Pelican Park. This is pickleball. We have a number of pickleball courts, free to anybody who comes. You just got to bring your own equipment. And we have cornhole. I will tell you, if any of you watching this video want to come here and play cornhole, let me know. I will play, I will come. I love cornhole. If I must say so, I'm pretty good at it. And then shuffleboard. So just a really nice area. As I mentioned, it's not just for rec leagues. And then here's a covered area if you want to get out of the heat. You know, giant chess, giant checkers. Just a place to chill. Now here we have a baseball field. You can see it's fully fenced. And as we move further back in the park, the fields get more elaborate. Bigger stands. One thing I just point out, those are bathrooms. They also have, sometimes they have concessions, shaded areas as well. Those are dotted throughout the park. They're clean, they're well maintained. You can just see just what a beautiful facility this is. Let's continue. So that's actually workout equipment. It's kind of like, looks like playground equipment, works like workout equipment. And that pond is a relatively new addition as well. And as we follow the yellow brick road, we come to these metal buildings here. There's one, and then there's one just past it. Those are the Pelican Gym, white Pelican gyms as they're called. They are basketball. So during your months, you know, winter and even summer, depending on what's available, that's where you play. That's where you're indoors to stay warm or stay cool. Basketball. And you can see over this way, this is yellow area and gray. Soccer, it's a mix. Sometimes they have football out here too. So we took a drive, as you saw some of those ball fields, and we are at the north end of Pelican Park. This behind the fence was an existing skate park that was pretty popular. And now they're actually, it was so popular, they're making it bigger, so you can see the architectural rendering of what that's gonna look like. So again, pretty cool. It's just all of our tax dollars at work. And you can see there's more construction going on over here. And then, across from the skate park is a really large dog park. So spent a lot of time here having a couple of dogs. This smaller one over here is for small dogs. This is the big dog park, and it's just a nice, again, really nice facility. So if you didn't know that this existed and you have dogs and say you're in, you know, Abita or Slidell or something like that, like this is available for anyone in the area. And you can see, again, here's the yellow brick road flowing through the whole park. You're welcome to take your dogs from the dog park, put them on a leash, walk them through here. Now next, kind of little secret, a lot of people don't know about. Now we're coming right into the middle of it, but you'll see a basket there, a basket there, and a basket there. And there's frisbee golf. There's a full-length frisbee golf course here at Pelican Park. Again, fun, not just about t-ball and soccer. And if you've never played frisbee golf, this is a public service announcement. You should play at least once in your life because it's really fun. And so you just, you know, you hit the chain, the disc goes into the basket. It's golf, but with frisbees. Now the dog park, just as FYI, was closed. Pelican Park is now so popular and there's so much traffic coming in at the main entrance that they have police directing traffic out there. They're putting in a north entrance, which is right off of Highway 1088 and I-12. Again, that's how big and popular and how many people come to this complex on a weekly basis. So as we're coming up, I've got 2 more things I want to share with you, and we'll wrap it up. So if you remember earlier, at the beginning of the video, we talked about the pipeline trail. Here we're at the north side of it. So you can walk up this trail and then take the North Loop trail. And there's a really nice swamp / marsh. You know, it's really nice. And it's a nice long trail. I think it's in the nature center actually. And if you happen to live, as a total side note, if you happen to live off of Sold Street, there's a way you can cross Bayou Castine and then come into the nature center and then come into the park on a nice leisurely walk. So again, on a day like today, which is just it's off season for Pelican Park, you basically have the park to yourself. Unless you're playing pickleball. Everybody loves pickleball. So one more thing I want to share with you, and it's back towards the skate park. Okay, for the final piece, the super secret thing that most people won't know about is we're here. There's the dog park. And you can see where the cars are. The skate park's over there too. So we've come further south. Here's the main road, Pelican Park Road. This is towards the exit, and they're letting a lot of this grow up as natural foliage. Natural habitat, if you will. And then here's the 15th hole of the Frisbee golf course. Right where that little sign is right there. And there's where the run-up place. And then right here, off of this big oak tree, is a path. It's a trail. We are basically at the edge of Pelican Park property, and then it segues into St. Tammany Parish property, which is still, you know, for all intents and purposes, it's still part of the parish government, whether you call it Pelican Park or St. Tammany Parish. Now, this is a hiking trail. If you follow, and there's several entry points. So right now, I'm actually getting into the most accessible one. Central entry points here. There's one over there, and there's really one at the back of the parking lot where the dog park is. This, as I mentioned, is a new entrance. So there's a new entrance on the north side by 1088 and I-12. This is where it kind of terminates. So you can start the trail, and then you can see it a little further on right over there. So you just have to cross what this is, what it'll look like when it's all done. I don't know, but those trails will continue because there's a very large pond, or I'll call it a small lake, at the other end of these trails. And it's really a worthy hike. When it rains, it can get a little muddy, but if you have dogs, you just want some peace and quiet and to get into nature, and you're not, you know, by a state park, or you live in city limits and you don't feel like driving 45 minutes one way up to Bogachita or whatever it might be. This is a place you can do it very easily. Again, you just have to, some of the trail maintenance is deteriorated, but you can find it. You just keep walking, and then I would Google Earth it before you go. And then you can get to that lake, which is really, really nice. Highly recommend it. So that is the Pelican Park Adventure. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this different look at Pelican Park. I hope you enjoyed it. If you feel like you can benefit from it, please give the video a thumbs up. Share it with somebody else as well. We hope you take us up on some of our knowledge of the area. And look, there's 7 of us on the team. We have probably over 200 years of experience combined living in this area. So we know a lot of these hidden gems, secret places. Don't have to take it from me. You can talk with David or Nikki or Brandon or Jane or whomever on the team. We appreciate it. So again, thank you for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.